All right, here's your homework. Let's do it together. First thing I look at, divide everything by 2. So if I divide everything by 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1x squared. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. And 24 divided by 2, that's negative 12. 0 divided by any number is 0. It's a simple trinomial now, so the two numbers are negative 12 and negative 4. So find the two numbers that fit, and then take each factor equal to 0 and solve it. So we add 6 and subtract 2, and we have our two answers. All right, you need to try this first. So divide everything by 5, factor it, solve it, then press play. Let's see if you did it correctly. So one factor is x plus 3, and the other factor is x minus 2. Subtract 3, add 2, and you did it. So, did you do it right before I did it? Let's try number 3. Divide, and then factor it. Try it, press pause. Let's see if you did it right. 1x squared, 3x plus 2. So the two numbers multiply to 2 and add to 3. That's 2 and 1. And then you solve each one. So take each factor, make it equal to 0, and solve it. So one answer was negative 2, and one answer was negative 1. Did you do it by yourself? All right, try number 4, same thing. Divide, and then factor it, and see if you can solve it. Press pause. All right, so divide by 3. Factor it. The two numbers are negative 4 and negative 1. Make them both equal to 0, and then solve the equation. So we're going to add 4, add 1, and we have our two answers. So did you do it correct before I did it? All right, let's do this one together. So there's nothing to divide here. This is a trinomial where we have to multiply. We then have to find the two numbers that match. And then when we divide, we're going to divide by this leading number, 3. And then make them both equal to 0. So 9 divided by 3, and then add 3 to the other side. For the fraction, just subtract the fraction to the other side. It becomes negative, same number. All right, you try number 6. Press pause, draw a big X, factor it out, solve it, see if you did it right. All right, let's see if you did it right. So we have 6 and 5, so those two numbers are 3 and 2. So I have x plus 3, but I'm going to divide it by 2 equal to 0. X plus 2, I'm going to divide it by 2 equal to 0. Now the first one's a fraction, so just subtract it to the other side. The second one, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then subtract it, and you have your two answers. We're able to do it without me. All right, two more left, number 7 and number 8. So you try number 7. Press pause. All right, did you do it all the way to the end and got your answers? Let's see if you did it right. So 4 times negative 5 is negative 20 and negative 19. The two numbers are negative 20 and 1. So with negative 20, I divide it by 4. For positive 1, I divide it by 4. So 20 divided by 4, and then add 5 to the other side. Did you get positive 5? Here, subtract the fraction to the other side, and you have your two answers, positive 5 and negative 1/4. Did you get it right? All right, last one to try, number 8. Press pause, and you do number 8 all the way and get the answer. Then press play. So 10 times negative 2 and negative 1. So the two numbers are negative 5 and 4. To negative 5, I'm going to divide it by 10. To negative 2, I'm going to divide it by 10 as well. So I have to reduce it down. So divide by 5, and I get 1/2, and then add the fraction to the other side. 2 over 10, divide by 2, and I get 1/5, and then add the fraction to the other side, and you have the two answers, 1/2 and 1/5. All right, great job. Mr. G Math over and out. Till next time.